Hala, session 3 na tayo. Tapos na tayo for the week. Woo! Ito, easy lang yung session 3. Week 3. So, just go through the lectures again so that you will understand further or kasi I'm just giving examples now kasi yung tier ang maganda sa subject natin, marunong naman kayo mag-read. So, I'll just give examples. Yeah. Okay, session 3 to end the week. Review. Do you consider the school's facility as scarce? Why? Ask yourself this question. Pause this video and think. Do you find yourself in a situation where you will have to give up something in exchange for another thing? Can be clothes, gadgets, friends, etc. Think. Pause this video. Answer that. What are the reasons why there is scarcity? Review kahapon. Or yung second video ko ay tungkol sa scarcity. Ang dami examples. What are the reasons why nagkukulang? Oo. Parang ako may sunshine. What is opportunity cost? Na-discuss ko na rin ito sa mga examples. Pero this is the technical term. Ang word ginamit ko kahapon para maintindihan nyo or sa isang video ko, yung session 2 video, nautol na ako, pagod na yun, ay substitute. Ito, technical term niya ay opportunity cost. Again, for the competencies, goal for the week, just check the session 1 video. Pareho lang sila. And the page of the book. Opportunity cost refers to the value of the best foregone alternative. Anything we choose to give up to attain another is opportunity cost. So, di ba, we're talking about scarcity, pagkukulang. Kasi yung kailangan natin laging wala. Tama? Okay. So, we'll talk about scarcity. Now, yung scarcity, paminsan hindi natin ma-afford, ay papalitan na lang natin yung bibilhin natin. Yung desisyon natin ay mag-iiba kasi hindi natin kaya. Ang tawag doon ay substitution at kung nalugi ka o kumita ka, ang tawag doon ay opportunity costs. Pero ang hirap naman, anong ibig sabihin ng opportunity cost? Ito mga examples, puro examples na. Example, a manager gives up a salary, so nag-work siya as a manager. Nag-resign siya, so mawawala na yung sahod niya, pero ang kapalit master's degree para lalo siya makahanap ng magandang trabaho. Ano yung opportunity cost doon? Wala na siyang sahod ang kapalit makatapos ng master's degree. Opportunity cost. Kasi nalugi siya, wala ng sahod. Walang papas na pera, pero ang kapalit ay master's degree. In the future, mas laki yung sahod. Opportunity cost. Next example, yung teacher, dati siyang nag-work sa bangko, ngayon as manager, ngayon teacher na siya. So, pinagpalit niya yung sahod ng malaki as teacher, as bank manager sa teacher. Kasi alam niya, in the long run, mas stable yung work ng teacher. Opportunity cost yun. Nag-sacrifice siya muna, yung salary niya ngayon, kasi long term, sa teacher, mas magbe-benefit siya. Opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is making a choice. Palit, substitute, sabi ko nga, ang technical term ay trade-offs are involved. Trade-offs can result in a benefit or net loss. Dun sa example na dating mataas ang sahod sa bangko, tapos naging teacher siya, ang tawag doon ay net loss. Pero pag tapos niyang after ilan years of regularization, mag-retire siya, mas maraming benefit makukuha, at the end, nagkakaroon siya ng net benefit. Ayan. It's determined by comparing the benefits derived from the decision. Okay? So when you make a choice para bilhin o sacrifice ang isang bagay, ang tawag doon, opportunity cost. Paminsan, nagkakaroon siya ng benefit pag makikinabang ka after nung sacrifice mo, or loss. Pag nag-sacrifice ka na, nagpalit ka na, lugi ka pa. Kawawang yun na lang. The opportunity cost of watching a movie is the value of other things that you can have that you could have been bought with that money spent on a ticket. Okay, example. Summarize natin to. Pero basahin nyo na lang sa lecture. Gusto ko manood ng sine. IMAX, kaso 500. Gusto ko rin kumain ng ice cream. Hindi na lang ako mag-IMAX. Bili na lang ako ng ice cream. Yan. Opportunity cost. Yan. And then, what? Pwede pa ako, sa sobra ng pera, pwede pa ako bumili ng mga ibang bagay. Like t-shirt. Like ibang burger. At, nakapanood pa rin ako ng movie kasi hindi lang niya IMAX, pero meron ako food, t-shirt, ice cream. Anong tawag doon? Opportunity cost, pero nagkaroon siya ng net benefit. Isa pa, a business owner, nag-withdraw siya ng money. Ayan, so pag nag-withdraw siya ng money ang may-ari ng business, mawawalan siya ng tubo sa bangko. Pero yung pera na yon, pag i-invest niya sa mga supplies, kumite siya lalo dahil sa tubo. Tawag doon, so nag-sacrifice siya, opportunity cost. Nawalan ng tubo sa pera sa bangko kasi nabawasan. Pero ang kapalit ay kumita pa siya lalo kasi pinag-invest niya. Ano yun? Net benefit. Ayan. Si Joey, bumili ng 1 kilo ng mangga in order to buy 3 kilos of rice. So, in other words, meron siyang, dapat bibili siya ng 1 kilong mangga. Ang mahal. Bili na lang ako ng bigas. Uy, naka 3 kilos ka dahil sa presyo ng bigas mas mura sa mango. Masaya na rin siya kasi mas marami, mabubusog siya kaysa sa konting mangga kasi marami naman bigas. Net benefit. Any questions? Tapos na yan, opportunity cost. Now, let's go to what is production. More examples would be done in the classroom. We just go to theory. Para sa classroom, puro activity. Dive in. Okay? So, let's go here. Production is the process of creating goods or services. Pag nag-produce ka, ang tawag doon, pag nakagawa ka ng isang product, bago mo gagawin yon, ang tawag doon, production. Maliwanag. And it is the transformation of inputs into outputs, meaning from raw materials to end product. From, sabihin natin, from paper, naging book. Book. That's production. Meron mga bagay para makagawa tayo ng product. That's what you call factors for production. These are the foundation na what? And limited therefore command payments that become income and resources overall. Okay? So, what are those? Number 1. Para makaproduce ka ng produkto, kailangan mo ng land. That's the natural resources. Okay? So, owners of the land receive payment known as rent. So, kung ikaw naman magpaparent ng lupa, gaya ng McDonald's, ang McDonald's, bili-bili niya yung lupa, tapos magre-rent ka, magtatayo ka ng franchise mo, okay, ganun. It refers to the natural resources found in nature, and a person who owns a condominium and leases it to tenants earned rent, and so does the owner as the head of the land titled by the farmer. Diba? So, factors of production, you produce, magpaparent ka. Sino nakikinabang? Raw material muna, land. Tatayo ka ng land, ng bahay, paparent niya, so lahat kumikita. Production, ang na-produce, housing. Factors of production, land, house, and people who rent. Labor refers to the human effort exerted in production, which includes manual work, construction workers, machine operators, and professionals like nurses, lawyers, and doctors. The income received from workers is referred to as wage or salary. See? So, in order to produce profession work, you need laborers. You need skills. And that's one factor in terms of labor production. Capital refers to man-made goods used to produce other goods. Okay? And services which include machinery. Okay, capital is the, sa accounting kasi ang tawag dyan, assets. Eh. So in order for you to produce a product, you have to have assets, which is building, equipment, etc. Without that, you cannot produce a product. So, nakita mo yung tatlong sangkap, kailangan mo ng capital, kailangan mo ng land, at kailangan mo ng at syempre yung factors of production, kailangan mo mayroon kang nangunguna. Meron kang mag-iisip na magtatayo o magpo-produce ng product. Yon ang entrepreneur. So, overall, economics, in summary, as an applied science, is the application of economic theory, yung mga theories, mga konsepto, pinag-aralan natin since session 1, session 2, session 3. Yun ay theories ang tawag, concepts, content, yung tinuturo ko. Okay, and quantitative tools, like statistics, meaning yung, kasi without statistics, walang economics. Bakit? Kailangan mo alam kung ilan yung kulang. That is statistics. Okay? To analyze specific economic problems, bakit kailangan mo ng kulang? Kasi meron kang gustong i-solve na problema. And other inquiries, normative economics as 1-2 sets of fields in economics. So, meron tinatawag na normative economics, econometric statistics, quantitative tools. In other words, okay, it is typically characterized by application of the core referred to economic theory and econometrics. Econometrics is the combination of the statistics, etc., as a foundation to deal with practical issues in the fields that include ito. So what problems are we going to solve? What are the things that we need in order to have good economics or para masatisfy needs and wants? Demographic economics, labor economics, business, etc. Iba't ibang economics. Sabihin, maraming nangangailangan in terms of type of people, trabaho, negosyo, pagtatanim, okay? Yung pag-angat ng mga negosyo, development, education, lahat yan. They're all economics. Everything has what? Pagkukulang kailangan. According to John Neville Keynes, is attributed to the first to use phrase applied economics to designate the application of economic theory to interpretation and explanation of particular economic phenomena. In other words, applied, the word applied science and economics, it is specific to the needs, to a sector, to a business. That's why it's called applied science, because economics can be applicable to different areas of discipline. Kaya kanina yung health, economics, demographics, etc. Go back to the slide. We can improve human welfare among Filipinos by analyzing these problems. So, again, just a sample. We study economics because we want to make sure that everybody is happy. Simple words. The concept of scarcity and choice should encourage us as individuals to help our way to provide solutions to our country. So pag may kakulangan, dapat lalo tayo para maunawaan natin at maging solution tayo sa problem, we have to understand economics. And studying economics means understanding ano yung kailangan ng tao. Pag sinabing pangailangan ng tao, yun yung mga kakulangan. Or in other words, problema. We're done. Congratulations for week 1. Ask yourself this question. How does considering opportunity cost help you make better decisions in daily life? Yung substitution. Gusto ko ng Starbucks, mahal, Coke na lang. Makakatulong ba sa buhay yun? Isip-isip. Paano nakakatulong yung opportunity cost sa career choice and sa future plans mo? Oo nga, no? So, gusto ko maging doktor. Anong isa-sacrifice ko? Opportunity cost, net loss, net benefits. Review my discussion a few minutes. Think about it. Pause this video and go back later. Thank you. We're done with the week. Congratulations. Have a nice day. It's already 6:30. Uy, nagsimula ako maga. God bless. Don't forget, keep watching these videos. We're going to discuss it further. If you have time this week to review, but make sure that you watch all of this kasi laging walang klase last week and this week hindi natin. Bye.